I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. Step on up!
New stock at Seago Antiques?
You finally returned. How was your... I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Ship. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have... Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liu Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a...
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on
Naturally. They both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over!
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray? Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know. Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the... If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Oh, but back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your—
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Xinyue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style. Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Aha, as promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of— Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Did you think he was some— The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still— I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. The times have changed. You must have felt it too. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is... In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the traveler... Child has told me a lot about you.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we...
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks, and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti... I see. So you're that sort of person. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years organizing the rite of parting. Should prove to... Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child...
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely... These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to...
Over here!
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on... It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless it.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous jade?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of...
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound. All Mora is currency, but not all.
What? So loaded that he doesn't even bother hunting for a bargain.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape, if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying,
Whoa! To think it's that easy!
but there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger, the patterns, the facade. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior... I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade...
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying? Come now, my good friends. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more?
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the...
What sort of
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This...
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the data... Now, let's pack...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit late, but we gotta cut the line.
Transfiguration! Do your master's bidding!
He might feel a little pricked.
Ja, ja. Boom, boom! Ha! Ja. Step on up! Ja. Ha.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetite. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Paimon will help her use pyro to keep making the pot hot. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the... Huh. Huh. Phew.
Ja. Motion to compel! Ja.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again out!
Take your true form!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Surprise!
Don't be nervous! Just relax! Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that. One. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friend.
Huh? No, it wasn't. Think about... Huh? No, think about... Exactly!
No problem. If you have your eye...
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous Jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make...
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going... Alas, alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an...
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn...
I'm sure Rexlap Olympus will feel your sentiment.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good, honest merchants such as yourself, I, for one...
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all...
Now that we've made our choice...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, that's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even...
Well, it's settled then.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
I will do my best. You have...
Over here! Surprise! Over here!
We can leave the jade here. I have already called... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have been... That's right. The Liyue...
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millelith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also, the...
Traditionally, we call it the...
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhang.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon, but why do you know this?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and...
Perfumes? Where'll we get those?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on how...
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Step on up! Surprise!
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind? The good
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden by contrast. This variety thrives in any dark, damp location. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage, silk flowers have...
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, but this silk flower purchase is, perhaps you don't know, like several other tedious and complex, but this is the only rite of parting to take. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares.
Huh. So much folklore here of
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all...
our skins. You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
talk about first.
Hence, I need...
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice...
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Step on up! Over here!
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a...
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha!
No, they were. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smelled. Thanks, Lan.
Surprise!
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard of.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of...
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is...
Great! This is just the intel we need.
Step on up!
Well, hello. You...
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about... Actually, I was...
Snooping around?
What can I say? People love... Relax. I know why you're here. You 3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely off...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember...
As one of my favorite poems goes...
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. So, where is a good place for me? Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. Somewhere closer to home will do.
Should I save this money?
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start. Are you ready to please me?
What did you...
I meant make me proud. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Try something new at the One Mean Restaurant.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract this. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now, use your... Ooh, you're a nat now. Don't forget to do...
Should I save this money?
Cheap and tasty.
Let me tell you. A toast.
Wow. The essence you must take, so please don't waste it. All three a testament to the length. Anyway,
Paimon wants...
the first one, the second one, finally, all clear? Good. I'll leave you with one who tries to sail.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting. We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring...
Oh, you're back. Don't compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue.
Well, how can a...
That is true. Well,
3 sets, and not 1 less.
thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. This is the second kind. It's got an... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was.
What a shame. We only got... Let's hope...
We can leave that to the authorities.
So, we finished another step...
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow...
Cleansing...
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell.
Sure, but aren't you going to...
Ah, I have certain reasons why...
Man, what...
All things... Youngster, are you here to... but it's a...
What happened to the...
Back in my day, people said if they heard beautiful sound, but if they heard too much...
So that means these flowers feel what's happening?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all. This harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being an old friend of mine. He saw me gazing at it often, but he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, it has been many years, and who knows how many. Still, though, oh, these old books.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and we can have...
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work?
Oh, young... Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Let the magic begin! You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? More and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in giant karst? Why did you say Now I'm mad! He might feel a little prick. Wibbly wobbly. Motion to compel. Surprise! Cue the spotlight. Let's blow bubbles!
My will embodied, cryo incarnate!
Time for your arraignment! Boom!
True form!
Wibbly wobbly!
Be amazed! Over here!
I swear, it's for medical research! How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside. Don't slip and fall.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Now, let me see. All right, that'll... Oh, in and out and an adeptus. As to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened direct—
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor, but no matter what, we have all to cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs. But now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine is fine. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return—
Oh, let you keep it. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? Well, you must have things to do and do that. If they have time, they can come over.
We will!
Surprise!
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course.
That's suspicious. But if— oh, yes! That old if you have the time, you can come over for tea.
That tone does not suit you. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our—
Next, we need to purchase...
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our—
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play... I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to...
Oh, sure.
Ah, sir.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng funeral. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but I have made kites in Liyue.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the line. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, what?
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro-Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. All justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As yes.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As
well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, he knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man, or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself.
How is he not that?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as material.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting... I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune...